Ah, Jesus, could somebody get the background some Clearasil? It's breaking out again. Faced with deep budget cuts, films are forced to double up on subjects. Fred Hain marks the end of the boulder harvest in the town of Bedrock. Well, until I can find a decent can, I'm just gonna have to keep kicking Grandpa's gallstone.
This is Marv Baker.
Voted most likely to die in a clock tower.
Lives in an average home, in an average town. But today, well, he looks like he saw at the world. He's got something on his mind.
A hair wave that could capsize a crab boat.
Give a look at the list the coach put up. Better luck next time, bud.
First team's gonna make the trip to Middle.
And look at the second team. It's gonna stay home. They say the trip's too far.
Say, what gives?
Oh, that coach. What a guy.
Whoa, dial down the hate speech, Marv.
Just because I missed practice a couple of times, he puts me on the second team.
Missed a couple of those practices and he made me sleep with his wife.
I'm playing favorites.
Hey, what's eating you, Marv?
Yeah, what an attitude.
Yank your pants up to your sternum.
Attitude? Who cares?
That's kind of a shitty attitude.
He just can't be expected to do well. Especially if he isn't given a decent chance. What can you do?
Pray for a cleansing rain?
How can you tell Mom? So she'll understand.
Interpretive dance?
Marvin, quiet, please.
Oh.
Come in here, please. I'm in the dining room.
What's up?
Gee.
Alice is sick again. Dr. Thomas is here now.
What's the matter with her?
Oh, I don't know.
Poison shouldn't have taken effect that fast.
Well, can't I do something, Mom? Can't I?
Give blood or hair grease?
I just don't know. It seems like there's always something. Oh, there you are, Doctor.
You may want to lay down some tarps
How
in
is
there.
she?
What's the matter with her?
Well, we'll have to find out. A badly upset stomach. No fever. Keep her quiet and make her rest.
I'll leave you a ball gag and some sleeping pills.
Oh, she won't want to do that, Doctor. She's not doing well in her work. Lost a chance at a promotion last week.
She'll never make it off the killing floor.
To rest.
She lost a promotion?
Yes, it went to another girl.
Oh.
She's a
How did she
loser.
take it? What was her attitude?
Well, she was disappointed, of course. She hadn't been feeling very
Don't look
well.
at her. Don't look at her.
Her attitude was dejected.
Attitude?
Well, attitude.
Does attitude have anything to do with Alice being sick?
Well, it could have everything to do with it. A great many of us have attitudes that often result in illness.
Like
I
Eeyore.
mean, a healthy guy like me could get sick from an attitude like, say, like a fella's not making the team.
Yes, that's what I mean, Marv.
They're buying
There are
it.
attitudes about many things that could cause illnesses. Why, if you could see some of the patients that come into my office.
Well, I'd have a lot more free time.
Weeks ago, I remember, well, let's call him John. John has headaches. Very bad headaches.
Headaches not of sight or sound, but of mind.
He just worries a lot and has headaches.
And a tumor.
Or there's, well, call her Mary. Although Mary is seldom very ill, she has indigestion. No food allergies, no fevers.
And no neck.
Mary is afraid. I'm not sure yet of what. Or let's take the case of, call him Joe. He has what we call a tic.
That's not a tick. That's an Edward G. Robinson impression.
Joe's case is complicated. One for a specialist. But like probably half of my patients, he suffers from worry or attitude problems.
And scabies.
Well, how can an attitude make you sick?
And the drip.
How does a fella... how did Alice get sick?
Let's think, Marv. I can see Alice working in her office.
Wearing that little black...
She
Oh.
knows is due one of the girls. But who will get the promotion?
Oh, I know you ain't looking at me,
Well,
bitch.
Alice will, of course. She has counted on it. She's determined to get it. But what if she fails?
There's no what
How can
if.
she explain her failure? What will people think?
She's an incompetent loser?
Alice was worried about failing. And being worried, she was tense and made mistakes.
Fatal mistakes.
But each mistake made her still more tense until she made herself sick.
Granted, she did eat a urinal cake she found in the men's room.
See now how it works, Marv?
Wow. You mean worrying about failing can actually make you fail and make you sick?
And smelly.
That's right, Marvin.
Then Alice isn't really sick.
Oh, yes, she is. And don't you forget that. Alice is going to need care and time and lots of help to get well.
But she'd have got the promotion if she hadn't...
Not necessary.
Shut up.
She could do her best toward getting it. You see,
I'm a
if
quack.
Alice realized earlier what was happening, she could take a much healthier attitude. She could see this particular opening as, well, as Marv says, as one chance to play on the team for a while. Then she could find out just what her chances were.
Slim and
for
none.
that matter, whether this was a promotion she really wanted. Whether she wanted to make this team. She could start by getting the facts. With the facts of her situation, she could make her plans in relation to those facts.
Oh, great. He's got slides?
Well, she could plan for a chance to do even better things.
Like smoking.
Then she could carry out her plan with a broader perspective.
Perspective?
Try again.
You know, see the problem in relation to your life. After all, that promotion wasn't the only thing she wanted in this world, and very likely not the most important thing for her.
Looks like Mom's hair got into it with a cake
Feel
mixer.
a complete failure afterward. If people would just remember the 3 steps to a healthy attitude. 1, get the facts about what's worrying you. 2, make your plan in relation to those facts. And 3, carry out your plan.
Oh, I'll carry out my
That way
plan.
you gain a perspective that will make your attitude better, make you feel better. Well, I've lectured long enough.
Oh, no, please, go
See
on.
you to the door, Dr. Thomas.
All right. So long, Marvin.
Goodbye, Doctor.
I wouldn't worry too much about Alice if I were you.
Now, Marv, on the other hand. Good Lord. That is one sick son of a bitch. Do you even feel safe home alone with him?
Your father will be here any minute now. Could you set the table for dinner?
Well, sure, Mom.
I'll go see if Alice needs anything. I want to think about what Dr. Thomas said.
Well, head's not going to put itself in the oven.
So do I. Get the facts, make your plan, and carry out the plan.
Just like Sparky told me to.
Maybe I've been worried and trying too hard. What I'll have to do is go talk with the coach. It won't be easy. Find out just what I can do to make the first team and go on those trips.
Little did Marv know that part of the plan was a sleepover at Coach's house.
I can make my plans, figure out what practice I need most, work on improving what's wrong instead of worrying about it. Then
Become the world's biggest spaz.
practice ball handling and shooting.
Practice putting on my shorts so as to avoid castration.
Keep on trying. You know, there's a sense of achievement.
Marv makes the shot, take 96.
That's probably just as important as making the first team. And I'll have more fun, too.
Sunken chest away!
That's probably what Doc Thomas meant about perspective.
I'm Lionel Osborne.
I think Dr. Thomas is right. About Alice, I mean.
As for you, I'm sticking with denial.
About me, too.
About you, son?
What did I just say?
I didn't have a chance to tell you. Coach didn't put me on the first team. I'm not going to Middleton for the game next week.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can't say I'm surprised,
I
though.
wanted to very much.
Oh, that's all right, Mom. Maybe with a little more practice, I'll make the team.
Better luck transmigrating into Wilt Chamberlain's
But I can see
body.
now what's more important in the game. I have a better perspective.
Like when I'm driving you to the store and you're going on and on about Bridge Club, I don't have the overwhelming urge to drive into oncoming traffic. And when I'm hiding in the crawl space, I'm not nearly as obsessed with figuring out how many bodies would fit down there.